the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Greg Maddux gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
For Seattle, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
First offering on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Maddux is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 2-2 one more time. It was laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a one-out walk here in the top of the first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Digging in now, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Ramirez, base runner at first with one out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's 1-2.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder,
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave one, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Standing in, Luis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
To the plate now, Brian Roberts. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Edgar.
Standing in, Edgar Martinez trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Aparicio on third with 2 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cody Bellinger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Renfroe retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, Domingo Santana will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Brandon Lau.
Leading off for Seattle, the second baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Hanley Ramirez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next for Seattle, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On the move is Lofton. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here's the 2-1. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Lofton at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets fouled.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, Louis Aparicio. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. Two gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ryan Robert.
At the plate, Brian Roberts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Padres lead it 1-0. Bert Blyleven will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 28, Bert Blyleven.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Blyleven, a Dutch-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now. Bellinger leads off first with one away. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Three-two pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So striding in, Jorge Posada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Padres lead it 1-0. Dinelson Lamet, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 29, Dinelson Lamet.
So digging in now, Stan Musial.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Musial.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts at the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
The batter, the catcher.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Last out.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and this one will bounce into the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Santana at third with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. Padres lead it 3-0. Fernando Romero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
the count time.
Lau, originally from the state of Virginia, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Mariners are back within 1 at 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
So now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, and the Mariners have come back to tie it at 3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Tony Barnett, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Tony Barnett. The batter, the first
At the
baseman,
plate now, Albert Pujols. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, one down.
now back.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Drilled on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Cruz awaits the 1-0.
Hey!
3 runs already home here. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count. Is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Cody Bellinger would be next. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Austin Davis, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 54, Austin Davis.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pilar.
Kevin Pilar.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Davis, a native of Arizona. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3 and 1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
One ball.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pilar stands at second with no outs. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Brian Roberts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a hard liner, but foul. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now batting, Stan Musial. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just inside. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 4-3. Jimmy Cordero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now that.
Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A little bit outside. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Luis Perdomo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Edgar Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And with that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Daniel Hudson.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lau. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Omar Narvaez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Paul Goldschmidt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Nevarez stands at first with 1 out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Jonathan Scope will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
In for strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Greg Holland answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Kyle Isbell will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Padres lead it 4-3. Omar Narvaez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10.
Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 68, Ross Stripling. Now in left, number 9,
Jonathan Arauz is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Jonathan Arauz.
Chris Davis is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. His previous history with Ross Stripling is just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Stripling, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 home. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
C.J. Abrams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline. Pillar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Jason Dominguez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Brad Miller will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Miller.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Miller, a former Philly, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. The high fastball is in there.
Count is 2 and 1.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
2 and 2.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. C.J. Abrams will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 15, Brad Miller.
Jason Dominguez stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now at second, number 60, Jason Dominguez.
Brad Miller will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Brad Miller. Now at first base,
Justin Smoke is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Now at first base, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Josh Taylor enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 72, Josh Taylor.
Jorge Posada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will get all the way to the 331 sign.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Fastball well outside.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The set and the 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners 3. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here's Donaldson.
The third baseman, Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Donaldson on at first, nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bellinger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder,
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Rob Nen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
number 31.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Arauz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. San Diego used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tony Barnett pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.